Hello, fellow Murdlers. Today is Monday, May 20th, 2024, and it's a great day to solve a murder. Today we have Deductive Logico solves the mystery of the ticking sound, and we have three 4x4 grids with suspects, locations, and weapons. Let's see, our red murder clue today is an antique clock was used to commit the murder. All right, so we know that our how is going to be the antique clock, and we'll use our clues and evidence and our detective's notebook to figure out who had the antique clock and where they were. Let's go ahead and meet our suspects for today. We have Chef Aubergine, Uncle Midnight, Dr. Crimson, and Lady Violet. The weapons today are an antique clock, which is, of course, our murder weapon, the leather luggage, a brick of coal, and an imported Italian knife. And our locations today are the sleeping car, the locomotive, the caboose, and the dining car. All right. Oh, I'm very excited already with our clues and evidence. We have some of Dame Obsidian's unauthorized autobiography. So we're going to find Uncle Midnight in a place referenced in this text. So let's see what it was. The caboose. Okay, so Uncle Midnight was in the caboose. I believe that's this one. Okay. Actually, I just want to read all of it. Okay, cool. It was not permitted to carry leather luggage into the locomotive. Of course. I mean, how would you dare to presume to do that? Okay, so the leather luggage was not in the locomotive. Wait, oh my gosh. It's not there. Okay. I'm gonna get myself in trouble with that. All right, a black smudge was found beside a reading light. Reading light. I'm gonna assume, yeah, the sleeping car has a reading light. And so now we need to figure out what would leave behind a black smudge. Brick of coal, that makes sense. So the brick of coal was in the sleeper car. Analysts discovered traces of a weapon made of metal on the clothing of Lady Violet. Okay, so what do we have that's made of metal? Could be the leather luggage, or it could be the Italian knife. So what we know is that Lady Violet was not the murderer, did not have the antique clock, may have had the luggage, I'm not going to bother with question marks, and did not have the coal. So it's between the luggage and the knife for Lady Violet. Okay, and this will answer that. I don't think Lady Violet has green eyes. No, she does not. So we'll put an X there. Lady Violet had the luggage. That means Lady Violet was not in the locomotive and also not in the sleeper car because that was where the coal was. So Lady Violet had the luggage in the dining car. So we can put that in here as well. Alrighty, so then the Italian knife, somebody with green eyes. Dr. Crimson. Okay, Dr. Crimson had the knife. And let's see, what are we missing? Okay, this is it because Dr. Crimson could not have been in the sleeper car because that would require Dr. Crimson to have the coal and Dr. Crimson had the knife. So Dr. Crimson was not in the sleeper car, which means Dr. Crimson was in the locomotive. Put that in there as well. That means that the antique clock was in the caboose. So that's got to be Uncle Midnight. Uncle Midnight. Just had Uncle Midnight yesterday for Sunday as well. Okay, so that means Aubergine was in the sleeper car with the coal. So there's everything all filled out. Uncle Midnight, up to no good this week. We've got Uncle Midnight with the antique clock in the caboose. Double checking. Everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and see if we were right. All right, we were right. Thanks so much for playing along with me today. I hope this was a helpful walkthrough, and we'll see you tomorrow.